Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is my flip through of my 2019 Classic Happy Planner. This is the Mod Greenery style. So I've used this all year. It's a 12-month planner and now finally I'm done. So I thought I would flip through what it looks like because I've obviously used loads of stickers every week for all of my spreads. And in fact, if I compare it to my new one for 2020, hopefully you can kind of see the difference in size between them. This one is so much thicker, and I think that is just because of all the stickers that I've used. I mean, there's a couple of extra sheets of notepaper in some of the weeks as well, but mainly I think it is just the thickness of the extra stickers. But my style has kind of changed a bit over the course of the year in terms of how I like to use the stickers and how well I've been then using the planner, how functional it's been, how much I've needed to use it, that kind of thing. So I thought I would just flip through and show some of my favourite spreads that I've done, and also some of the kind of different and changing spreads. So this was the first one that I highlighted just because it's kind of different. You'll see kind of as we get more towards the end that my style has quite changed a lot since how I was using stickers at the beginning of the year. So I use a lot of deco stickers, but there's obviously a lot of white space everywhere. I don't have that many plans, to be totally honest, that I need to factor in. I just have the basic stuff like cleaning, laundry, driving lessons, going to the gym, that kind of thing, and then maybe once in a while something else that's a little bit more exciting. So it ends up being that there is quite a lot of white space. I am not someone that would want to fill every single area or have it really cluttered and busy, because I'd find that hard to read, but this is probably more white space than I would have now, and I think these stickers are just really randomly placed and just look a bit odd, but this is kind of how I was planning at the time, at the beginning of the year. So moving forwards to February, and here you can see that I've sort of introduced some more of the colourful boxes. This was from the Squad Goals sticker book, and it's kind of one of the more spring-ish ones, so all the stickers kind of match in terms of the colourways. I am using these checklists here, which I don't use that much to be honest, because I prefer now the boxes, but this was me first sort of starting to use these boxes, and I do really think they're cute because these ones already have some decoration and they have the curved corners, so I just think they look quite soft and cute and gentle. So it's just a little bit of a change up to how it was the previous week. And then this is something totally different. So I used the stickers from the Colour Story sticker book, the Mambi sticker book, and I just kind of decided to try out using these full box stickers for the first time. I also went for a black and white and gold spread. Normally I do prefer to have a lot more colour than this, and I do find this quite harsh. I also think the boxes, again, are kind of randomly placed. They're not exactly randomly placed, that's doing myself a disservice, but I didn't want to put them when they have the quotes or things on them on a section where I knew I was going to need to write something, like my to-do list, so they end up just being the boxes that are left over. And I think this is a double sticker as well, and I think that looks a bit odd. It probably would have been better if this was a single and then maybe there was one up here just to balance it a bit. So it's not my favourite ever, but I was just trying it out with the stickers, the full box stickers. Now this one is one of the ones that I've highlighted in pink, because this one is one of my kind of favourites. I wouldn't say looking at it now that it's the best thing ever, but I do like it. I do think it kind of works with the colours. It's very springish. I love cherry blossom, and it has the cherry blossom trees. Again, this is from the Squad Goals sticker book, and I loved that sticker book. I also have now the Squad Life sticker book, which I also love. I love the little ladies, and I also love that it's really seasonal, because that's what I really like in my planners and my stickers. I like it to be seasonal. I did incorporate some washi tape, although this washi, although it took ages to arrive and was a total pain to get here in terms of delivery, it turned out to not be very good, which it was super cheap, so that's not that surprising really, but I had to use 2 layers of the washi and it's still quite transparent, so it was an experiment with washi. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. So this is one where I used, I guess, a lot of the checklists again, and also tried to incorporate some Easter stickers. I'm not sure that it's totally successful. Again, it's like a lot of deco stickers and not many of the box stickers that I later came to use quite a lot. And I think with the checklists, sometimes checklists work and sometimes they don't. They tend to be in lists of 6, and as you can see here, I've cut them in half because I never or hardly ever have 6 things that I need to do in an evening after work. And then there are other days when I have like one thing on, and it's a bit odd to use a checklist for just one thing. So I'm not sure about checklists. Sometimes I find that they work and other times I just can't really get them to work for me. So this was a very colourful spread, and I did say before with the black and white spread that I did that I didn't like it so much because it wasn't very colourful. This was me using very bright in your face colours, again using a lot of full boxes, again with like quotes. It's quite blocky because of the boxes, and then in and around that I think it's a little bit messy with all the text. Again, me trying to use a checklist that I just didn't even remotely fill in. I only had like one thing and I have like a 6 thing checklist. So yeah, me and checklists don't quite work. My problem with these colours is they're a little bit garish in your face. I prefer the more like pastel colours that we had, where was it? Like in this spread here with like the pastel pinks and greens. And so although I did love the kind of geometric shapes in some of these stickers, and I did love this colourway, I'm not sure that I totally loved how kind of bright and garish the colours were, which is interesting because my planner this year is called the Funky Brights, and it's quite bright, but it is actually a little bit more muted than perhaps you would think from something called Funky Brights. So this spread here, you can see I have used a lot of the box stickers. So I've used the flowers as my kind of deco stickers, and then in and around that I've used a lot of these box stickers. I think this is when I first got the box stickers, maybe not actually, but it was pretty much around this time that I got the colourful box sticker book from Mambi. And I have kind of coordinated the colours to match the stickers. It's perhaps a little bit too matchy. There's like a lot of pink. I tried to incorporate some yellow with the flowers, but I didn't have a lot of yellow flowers to use. So it is very like pinks and reds, but the boxes really worked for me, and I was surprised how much I liked the boxes. I did use a couple of these little checklist stickers again, but again I did cut them in half because these ones have 4 and I just didn't have 4 things to do. So I think that kind of works in and around the boxes. So I have really liked using the colourful boxes. I'll just take this out so it's easier to see. So this was a little bit different, I suppose, in that I used these swimming ladies, or on the ring things, I don't know what they're called, in the swimming pool from the Squad Goal sticker book again. And I probably didn't use enough of them. I suppose the thing is, it was actually quite warm in July, but we don't really get that hot a summer generally, so the weather then sort of tailed off a bit, so these stickers seem a little bit inappropriate. I used a lot of these flags. I never really used flags, and this spread kind of reminded me why. They just look messy to me. Again, it's personal preference, but I think there's a lot of white space and then these flags all over the place, and then with my handwriting as well, which is not super neat all the time. It just looks messy to me. So I tried it, I used them. I have a million of them left. I don't know if I can get flags to work. Now this is one of my favourite spreads. I just love these little watermelon creatures. I have no idea what's going on with this. I don't understand if they're made of watermelon, if they eat watermelon, if they live in watermelon. I don't really understand, but watermelon is clearly a very important part of their lives. I just think they're super cute. It's just weird, but I just think it's super cute. And then I also then incorporated the colourful boxes again. This time I went for red and green and then gold, which matched the stickers, but it did mean that it's not just one colour, which I think works well. I think it's a nice balance of the white space but also the box stickers. There is still quite a lot of white space, obviously, but I don't think it looks like messy or cluttered. And I think it's quite easy to read and quite easy for me to see the things that I'm supposed to be doing. And I just think they're so cute and weird. But I got these stickers from Etsy. I don't remember where or what the brand is, but it is one like an Asian brand, but I got it from Etsy. So this is another one of the ones that I, excuse me, this is another one of the ones that I really like. This one again is Squad Goals sticker book. Actually no, I think this is Squad Life sticker book. They're quite similar sticker books, they just all have the same ladies and they're all seasonal. And I have used some of the colourful boxes that came with that set, or in that sticker book, so it has like the decoration already on it, and then I used some of these other colourful boxes, which was the other colourful box book, or one of, there's like many different colourful box books now. But I kind of mixed that in, and the pastel colours just all went really nicely, and I think that's the thing, is like it's a cohesive colour scheme. It works really well. The thing that kind of annoys me about this is that there's this lady sitting here sunbathing there, and then the exact same lady here, so I shouldn't have put that there. I should have put it here and maybe put the ice cream there or something, but I just didn't see that till it was too late, and I just kept like doing that on my spreads and like duplicating when I was using these stickers, because the same characters appear in the same like sticker sets. I just kept duplicating them, so that was kind of annoying. But I also put the days of the week up at the top in the same kind of colourway, which kind of worked, but I did find that I had to put a colourful sticker down first and then the vinyl name sticker afterwards, because otherwise it would have just been writing on top of writing, so I had to cover it up. So there's like two stickers on top of each other and they don't line up exactly because I'm not that neat. So if you look closely it looks a little bit scruffy, but no, I think it works overall. So this is another one that's like really bright, so kind of like the one that I mentioned before. I think this is a bit too garish and bright for me, but again, it was me kind of trying to use the full boxes as patterns and then put like the colourful boxes over the top. So this is something that I think can kind of work, but it's one of the things that like puts me off using the full boxes before, is that I could never write on top of them. But now I have these like box stickers, I can put the stickers on top and then write over the top of them, and I'm still using this like new style of box sticker, which I went through a phase of really loving. I think because they have like sections and like different sizes, so it kind of worked. But yeah, it's a little bit too bright for me probably. So this is another one of the ones that I like. Again, I wouldn't say it's like the best thing ever, but it has like a cactus theme. This was me kind of experimenting with using a set of stickers that I got from, I think it was the Ginger Cat Company from Etsy, but I might be wrong. But I'm sure it was, I got it in like an oops pack, so you get like a cheap pack of stickers and you don't know what's going to be in them, and I got loads of stuff, and they're all ones that are kind of like seconds or like have something wrong with them, and to be honest with you, for the vast majority of them I couldn't actually tell what was wrong with them. So I just got loads of stickers, but it is really random, and these had obviously been designed for something more like a Filofax or something smaller size. So there's not a lot of deco, but there is like this sort of small bits of washi and like checklists and stuff like that. So it was me trying to make that work and trying to use up some of the stickers that I had. I then also obviously added in some of these big boxes from one of the Mambi sticker books that I don't remember the name of. And so it was me kind of incorporating a few different like sticker sets and trying to make that work. And I do think the colourway works quite well, so I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, I just realised I took this out of something and I cannot remember what I've done with it, where it came from. Well, I'll just stick it in here. It's fine. Right. So this is another one of the ones that I really like. Again, I think it's because like it's a cohesive pastel colour scheme, and I do like colourful, but I do like them to be more pastel or more muted. Again, I've used the kind of days of the week name covers, and that just kind of pulls it together, I think, a little bit more. I also really love these. I really love these stickers, which I got from the Ginger Cat Company from Etsy. They are like little shops. So there's like a dairy there's a garden market there, a sweet shop, coffee shop, fruit, there's like a cafe, and then that is a hairdressing salon, and they're just so sweet. Oh, that's an antique shop down there as well. They're just so sweet, and there's so much detail as well, like all the plants in the garden market, and then like the cat on the roof of the cafe and stuff, and I just really like them. It's a shame that they're not different sizes, because I do like to have like size variation with my stickers, and they're all pretty much the same size. But I just thought they were really sweet, and they all have like pastel colours, or like pretty pastel colours. So they kind of went really well with the colours of the colourful boxes that I was using for this spread. So I just really liked it. So this was doing something a bit different as well. So I saw a video by Heather Kell, who makes loads of planning videos, and she had done this kind of thing where she puts flowers in the middle, so I just like shamelessly copied off her, and it kind of worked. I quite liked it. I liked, this was a November spread, so it's kind of like the autumnal colours. I did tip X out the dividing lines before I put the stickers down, because they're all clear vinyl stickers, but my tip X is a lot yellowier than the actual paper, which is very white, so it stands out probably more than the green would have done, since the green would probably have gone with the flowers kind of theme. But I quite liked that, and it kind of worked, and it didn't distract me too much, and I was still able to plan with my boxes around the flowers. I think a couple of weeks later I did a better job, where I also incorporated a lot of flower stickers, but instead of just doing it down the middle, I put my boxes where I needed them, and then I covered every available space with flowers. I did kind of think it through a little bit when I was doing it, so I had some boxes underneath the flowers and then some boxes on top, depending on where I needed the boxes to go. But I really like this spread. I think it's really like, again, the colours go really well, I think, with the boxes and the decorative flower stickers. I do like having the gold filing. I'm kind of getting into that now. I was a bit slow to catch on to that, but I do like using the kind of gold boxes to kind of go with the stickers and add a bit of a pop of colour. And I think the mixture of the boxes and the decorative stickers work really well. I still was able to use it functionally to plan, but I do think it's like quite visually pleasing. And it's quite festive, even though it's still just the end of November at this point. I'm looking through my December stickers, and none of them really caught my eye as being that great, to be honest with you, which is a bit of a shame, because they're all quite Christmassy, but like none of them really worked as spreads. So I think that's just where I'll leave it for my flip through. So you can kind of tell in comparison with how the planner started. So if this is like the last page we're looking at, and then that was like the first page, you can see there's been like quite a big difference in how I've been using the planner and how I've been using stickers, and I really like the kind of way that the direction that it's gone, so I'm really pleased with this. If you have any thoughts or any tips or any ideas for stickers and stuff, leave them in the comments below. If you've liked the video, please give me a like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe.